I want to start with my favorite frame in the movie. And my favorite frame is when we see the Dolly Parton poster with the white phone.
Oh, Jesus.
And then there's Michael Fassbender with the white phone and also the blonde hair. That was on purpose, right?
With him looking, with him the same hair color as
and
Dolly.
the white phone with Dolly and his white phone.
This is what's on purpose. I don't know if it's on purpose.
It was
an interesting coincidence.
Oh, I love that scene. Such a good frame.
Now it's on purpose.
It is,
yeah. Okay, I get you there.
No.
Thanks for your help. We got him. Yeah. With the movie, we want to remind people to enjoy life, to be happy. But how do you define happiness?
Just letting go. Stop. Just not trying to control things and control not only other people but control your own life. You know, just let life happen to you rather than you trying to control life and where you go. It's that classic, that classic image of trying to swim upstream against the current. You know, you'll never get anywhere, and you're just fighting. And if you just let go, you're still in the river. You're just at a different place.
Yeah, and coming to your big moment, when you see the match against Tonga in the movie, would you say Taika put a little bit too much Hollywood filter over it? Or can you relate to the scenes and still get the feelings from the...
Oh, you can still get the feeling. Not the same feeling as living it in 2011, but I was on set when they filmed this specific part, and I sat behind Taika while he was doing his work, and I just started crying again. You know, it took me back to the feeling that I had when we won. Just watching them reenact it made me nostalgic, and now every time I watch the film, I've watched it maybe 7 times now, I still cry because I'm reminded of that time we won. Yeah.
But different scenes when you start to cry, or it's always like the big match? Or...
It's always that match, and it's always when Kaimana is made captain and when she has to decide between hormones or playing football.
Yeah.
Because I can relate to every single part of that.
Yeah. I have to tell you, I love Tears for Fears. And I love the way you use their song in the movie, because just we hear the instrumental parts of this classic song, and then it becomes the centerpiece in the middle of the movie. How did you end up using the song for this sequence?
We experimented with many songs throughout the whole thing. We edited the film for almost 2 years. One of those years, or 14 months, I didn't even look at the film because there was a pandemic and I was on holiday. So it was editing and then tried different things. And that one just is just uplifting, and it's got a great rhythm, and it helps. It's perfect for a montage and helps drive things along. And it's.
Yeah, I think it fits perfect here. This whole montage was for me like, this song, everything happening then. Yeah, great. Will you ever make a movie just with Rita Ora songs?
Potentially, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe her concert.
I thought a Taika Waititi rom-com maybe in the future.
Maybe a rom-com. I don't know if I'm ready for a rom-com.
You weren't ready for a sports film. You did it anyway.
Yeah, it looks like it can definitely happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so terrible things happening in the US and in Germany against the transgender community. But this film shows how not just an entire soccer team, but an entire country can treat the transgender community with respect. And do you have an urge sometimes to take this movie and show some certain people, hey, watch this, this is how it's done?
Yeah, also sometimes I have an urge to take this movie and wrap it in a brick and hit people across their head with it. I think the movie, what it does is this is always, and it's great that these issues are part of a bigger conversation right now. But what I think is good about the film is that it does it in a subtle way. Because we've grown up, or I've got around these parts of our cultures, and it's been very normal, and it's never been. I don't think anyone's ever explained it to me. Yeah. It's what you would expect in a Western film, is that explanation of what it is. This is it. And I like that we don't have to ever explain, really. One guy says they're like our flowers, and then we don't talk about it again, and that's sort of the way it should be. This is like the aim. I hope that society gets to a point where it's like, who cares how someone wants to be, and there's bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, and it seems that in American Samoa it is like this feeling, and we can't imagine that here, sorry to say, but it's so great to see that, and I just want to go there and get all the feelings there with humanity just respected. And
Yes.
Yeah. You love to be home in New Zealand, away from all the Hollywood stuff. How does a normal day look like for you? Do you love to cook? Do you have your favorite
That's
TV
pretty
show
much
that
all
you
I do in New Zealand. I don't go out. I don't really do. Like a lot of people probably go nature walks and stuff in New Zealand. I don't. I did all that when I was young. I like to stay at home and just have
Bible.
people over and read my Bible. no, cook food. Yeah, just cook food for people, and that's my idea of fun. There's not much else to do in New Zealand, to be honest.
There's even less to do in American Samoa.
It's just a good place to be around family and to be around friends.
Yeah, thank you so much. Our time is up, but thank you so much. So good to see you. All the best with the movie and everything.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.